welcome to this magnificent stadium, which is hosting this fascinating encounter. Brutality, underhand tricks, and plenty of hemoglobin are on the program, and I'm happy to be sharing the spectacle with Bob Bifford, our expert summarizer.
Greetings to all of you out there.
There's such a difference between the level of the two teams. You've got to be slightly worried. The players are ready. Something must be broken.
Probably nose, a few teeth, an arm. You know, regular stuff.
It made picking that ball up look easy.
Corruption so widespread that the referees guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
I think she's singing him a lullaby. That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. Aha! The highborns!
Ah, yes, Jim, the noblest of them all. We can expect a high-quality throwing game today.
Oh, right. Well, if I fall asleep, do not wake me up.
He didn't react fast enough there.
No, to be effective, you've got to get your retaliation in first.
Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight. Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
Ew! Here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim. Now, there's an acrobatic routine worthy of a gold medal.
Yes, it's nice to see an uppercut followed by a double backflip. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty? Yeah. Let's say that he's a better fighter than ball player.
Scary. Balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God, bleh! And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
The High Elf throwers are said to be the best throwers to grace the Blood Bowl pitch. Apparently they start at a very early age, as young as 70 years old.
So how come it takes them so long to become a full-fledged Blood Bowl player?
Well, Jim, to successfully pass their trials, they must perfect their hairdos.
Ah, that explains why so many of them never make it to the big game. As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
This player is going to have a little nap.
And a wake-up will not be too early after this one. Did you know the Nurgle rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
Just a few yards to go.
Look, Bob, they're almost too proud to get their outfits dirty.
Still, they achieve the impossible at times, Jim.
What's so difficult throwing a ball? I want to see more action.
Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
The end of the match for him.
With an injury like that, I think we're talking career, don't you, Bob? Hold still and then pow! Right in the face. He's got rid of the ball.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing.
Lovely, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
And we're off!
He's got the ball!
You have to be counting to 10 to be officially knocked out.
In his case, I think that they could count to 5,000, and it wouldn't change a thing. This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. Nurgle, Nurgle, Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reitland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped it. What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face. Somebody had better stuff some smelling salts under his nose.
But that won't do any good. He'll need extract of Nurgle to put him back on his feet.
You think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
Did you know that the Galadrieth Gladiators won the Blood Bowl in 2470 and were always the top contenders thanks to the best elven blitzer to grace the pitch?
Oh, yeah, Jim. Everyone remembers when Lucian, the Silver Bullet Swift, played for the Gladiators.
That was before the NAF collapsed. However, after the collapse, he went on his own and formed the Calahir Swifts in 2501.
Yeah, Jim, the Gladiators sure lost a good blitzer. But it's just a matter of time before the richest team in Blood Bowl lures in another star for their roster.
He checked that move.
That made him look stupid indeed. I'm sure several of those players will be happy to be heading back to the changing rooms for a halftime interview.
Yes, and I'm sure that the operating tables and catgut are ready to welcome them.
Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh, yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim. 3, 2, 1.
Bust up!
Great pass and touch.
He didn't tremble.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Remember that commercial Blood Bowl fans right to boot, Bob?
Oh, yeah, what a great commercial, Jim.
That elevated the Dragon Prince's popularity back in the early days.
Right, Jim. At least that's one high elf team who knows how to play proper Blood Bowl.
I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. Here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurt.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see...
More off. The high elf throwers are said to be the best throwers to grace the Blood Bowl pitch. Apparently they start at a very early age, as young as 70 years old.
So how come it takes them so long to become a full-fledged Blood Bowl player?
Well, Jim, to successfully pass their trials, they must perfect their hairdos.
Ah, that explains why so many of them never make it to the big game.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. What a mean hit!
As you say, it is pure art. Go back home now.
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen. Oh, he swatted him like a fly.
More like punched him square in the face, like a fly.
Nice play with the ball. They've been training well.
the Highborns.
Ah, yes, Jim, the noblest of them all. We can expect a high-quality throwing game today.
Oh, right. Well, if I fall asleep, do not wake me up.
That's one regulation clobbering. If it wasn't for the blood flowing from his nose and mouth, you'd swear he was having a rest. You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Look, Bob, they're almost too proud to get their outfits dirty.
Still, they achieve the impossible at times, Jim.
What's so difficult throwing a ball? I want to see more action.
Touchdown ahoy!
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnipper, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Ooh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision. And they're off!
The player has got the ball, and now he's the main target.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. Their weight and power is inversely proportional to their intelligence.
Yes, I'm not sure what their game plan was, but it certainly didn't involve the ball. Unforgivable defeat, Bob.
Right you are, Jim. They had plenty of the ball, but did nothing constructive.
If you won games by stringing together passes, they would have won hands down.
Unfortunately for them, it's all about getting the ball in the end zone. I hope that none of the opposition suffered from claustrophobia.
The team kept them confined to their own half.
Own quarter, I'd say. Everybody clean. It can't be.
They must have come up with an undetectable doping substance.
I hope so. Otherwise, we're in for a dull match. Funny how you get some refs who just can't let a match flow, and others who just take a back seat.
Discreet, to say the least. But then discretion is the better part of that.